Welcome to Shadow Empress Tarot. I am a messenger of the Most High with the power to travel through the shadow realms. I am here to guide you through spiritual warfare so you can achieve your soul's desires. What you need to know is God is my guide, truth is my religion, and this channel is intense shadow work. So if you are mentally or emotionally unstable, you've been warned. What's up, Shadow Gang? We back up in this thing. Leg. Let me move this fan back before my eyes dry out. When I tell you thank you for your patience, I mean that, because I am going to read this reading that is literally, I think it's been pulled for over 2 months. It's going on 3. Like, me and Spirit has been battling about the length of these readings. They be telling me stop fucking complaining. But when this hit my table, I lost time. I was pulling this shit for hours. Before I knew it, I looked at the amount of cards and I was like, this is gonna be over 6 hours. And I threw a tantrum and I refused. And I need these cards back in my decks. So this is one reading that it will be a part 1 and part 2. Because there's no way in hell I'm sitting here for no 6 hours. Got me fucked up for real. I really don't know what this reading is about. I did take another look at it to see if the door was still open, and it's open. But that other 4 hours that's sitting behind me, I have no idea. I mean, I do. It was them reptilians came up in there, but I don't know the details. It's just been too long. And I only get the framework anyway when I pull. So, anyway. Let me bless this place. So, part 2 of this, I don't know when. It'll be a few weeks, a month. I don't know. Whenever I get the energy to read for the collective. If you are positive, you better bless this place. If you are negative, you better get up out my face. If you are positive, you better bless this place. If you are negative, you better get up out my face, like this damn reading. I want it off of my desk. I'm tired of looking at it. Spirit just said they tired of waiting for me to do it. So, okay. Hey, me and Spirit be going at it about these readings for real. My ass is in full tantrum mode. Alright. What is this on my board? Whoever this is on my table, wore your ass out. This person, saying that this person was a drain, is an understatement. This person is karma. You and this person had a karmic debt to each other. You were supposed to finally learn your lesson, and they were also supposed to learn a lesson on how to properly treat you. You may think that's easy. Like, why How was that karma to learn how to treat somebody well, or the way they should be treated, the way you want to be treated? It is difficult for some people. In order to do so, they would have to free themselves from entity attachments for some. In order to do so, they would literally have to work through lifetimes of dirty energy attached to their spirit and soul. And this person is one of them. Lucky for you, what I can see so far is you learned your karmic lesson. You paid your karmic debt with this person. Good for you. Because a soul like this will have you going around and around and around for lifetimes. First out is the Three of Swords. Y'all, you can even still see the fucking dust on this bitch. The Three of Swords. Now take a look at this Three of Swords. This is not... Oh, here we go. I'm telling you. This don't... Wow. Okay. This... Look at this Three of Swords. The typical Three of Swords is heartache, pain. Like, it's the sword, so whatever you're thinking about breaks your heart. But this particular Three of Swords is coming from the heartbreaker's point of view. This Three of Swords that this person put you in, it was planned. This person is sinister. This person that's on my table is sinister. Give me a second. I don't even, this is not the traditional tarot deck, but it will do. This Three of Swords is an active Three of Swords. This person actively sought to make you feel like this in the Three of Swords. This person planned it. They planned it and they executed it. I just heard in my head, how am I going to cause them pain? How can I cause them pain? This should be getting on my nerves. Another crazy person on my table. Coming after the Three of Swords is the Flood. This person is definitely karmic debt, a lesson that you needed to learn. Look, I'm telling you, this is the end times. And these strong karmic battles, they need to be wrapped up. It's repeating itself on my table over and over and over and over again for a reader. Me being a reader, and maybe some of you can relate to this. This shit is disturbing to me. This is a soul that you had to detach from yourself before you can move on, so you wouldn't get caught up in this, the flood. This was difficult getting out of this pattern with this sinister person, constantly and consistently planning your heartbreak, coming after, and this don't matter who it is. Your friends can do this to you. Your family can do this to you. A lover can do this to you. Coming after flood is new vision. Like you went from a karmic loop of the Three of Swords, having someone around you that literally went out of their way to put you under the water in extreme emotional pain, to a new vision. Like with new vision, with this being the 12, what is that? The Hangman? You really, this person had you tied the fuck up in the Hangman. And it's almost like, even when somebody is pushed to a certain limit and force, sometimes even in the Hangman, people cannot see another perspective, but you did. It was like, for you, it was like, I can't do this anymore. Like, my head is going to explode. Like in the Hangman position, my head is going to explode. I need to stand upright. The pain. The whoever this is, the pain that this person caused you, slapped your ass. And it might have been for a long period of time. It finally slapped your ass right into a better reality. Congratulations, because some people just continue to be slapped over and over again. You decided, with this being a 5, give me a second, y'all. Oh, my Lord. You decided to lock this person out. I just heard that was a shock to this person, because this pattern had been going on for such a long time. Such a long time. It shocked this person. It really did. And you locked them out because this person, whoever this is really strong for me. This is another extreme spiritual battle, because like literally with the 9 exhaustion, this person made your soul tired. And I'm saying your soul because with this card, like we're all in avatars, and this is the energy inside of the robot, because literally we're all residing. Our true energy is what's running this biological computer. This vessel is a biological computer. I don't need to argue. You can literally go find it. You can literally go see the technology they have that they can put in our bodies and literally link us up to computers, because that's what we're embodying. Like we are inside of a biological computer. What we are residing in is truly a work of God. Like for real. But anyway, I'm gonna move on. We ain't gonna get stuck on the body. But this person literally made your soul tired. Like, look at you, how this person made you feel inside of your vessel. This is spiritual exhaustion. Look, because we got the water, we got flood, we got new vision. I'm taking this as the Hangman, because the Hangman is there to give you new vision. And if you get stuck in the Hangman and you cannot make it to that new vision, you end up sacrificing yourself, because nobody can hang upside down forever. You'll die. All the blood, all the life will rush to your head, and you ain't gonna be able to see shit at that point. this person is, something's got to give. That's what I'm getting from this energy. Something's got to give. And that would be accurate if this is the person that you were in a relationship of any kind. Just tired as fuck. Extremely tired, because this person was draining your energy off of this behavior. You know what this is giving me? It's weird. It's like this person was consciously unconscious. And what do I mean by that? It's like this person purposely planned to make you feel bad. Like they knew, they were conscious of that. They knew that that's what they wanted. But they were doing it unconsciously. Like I'm feeling like this person was on a loop. Like they might have told themselves certain reasons why. Maybe not. Some of these people, they just be doing shit. And it entertains them. It pleases them. And they never stop to question themselves. Why am I doing that? That's the unconscious part. Like I'm doing this, but I don't know why I'm doing this. And even though if I give myself a reason of why I'm doing this, that's really not why I'm doing this. Like this person is lost in the sauce. This is really a lost soul type of person. They're so deep in the illusion. I don't know what to call this. This is like unconscious awareness. Coming after exhaustion is energy vampire. You were so exhausted because this person was feeding energetically off of this. Like, I'm really feeling somebody that's saying, I'm doing this because he or she did this. But that's really, that it's like an entity on this person, because that's really not it. And it's like something on them or something in them is giving them a reason, when really it's just that it gives them pleasure. People really be scary inside. Like, for real, y'all. Like, I don't know. I be wanting to cry sometimes because the shit Spirit be putting on my table, like, to know what these people be thinking and how they think is terrifying. And the fact that there's so many of these people walking around. It's like they enjoyed this and never once asked themselves why they enjoyed this so much. Both of you were in the hangman, but only one of you got out. And that's going to be the truth for all of these intense spiritual battles that are closing up before the time ends. Coming up under that new vision is higher vibration. You making this realization of what, seeing this new perspective of the true nature of your relationship with this person, it automatically from jump raised your vibration. And it was like you notice when you lock this person out, you notice how much better you felt. And this higher vibration over time continued to grow, because I'm feeling like whoever this is, whether it's a family member, somebody you were in a relationship with, a friend or whatever, there was some type of fear about letting this relationship go. It was a fear or doubt, like, am I seeing what I'm seeing? Because we got the hangman on top of that. Am I seeing what I'm seeing? Nah, that can't be it. And so you kept going through this pattern with this person. If I break up with this person, I'm going to be alone. Like, this new perspective that raised your vibration, like, in order to do that, you had to look internally at your fears and at the way that you were thinking about things. Like, some of you, like, literally, I just heard in my mind, is this sane? Is this smart? Sane? Like, some of you was like, is this mental? Am I, like, mentally well being in a relationship with this person? Friend, lover, don't matter. You could be in a terrible relationship with your mother, and you know this bitch is making you crazy type shit. This person was driving you crazy at this Three of Swords. Because it's like heartbreak, yeah, feeling, but that heartbreak comes from the mind and what you think about what happened. And this is the Three of Swords. This is a build-up. Because it's the three. Like, let's say the Ace, what you think is true or what's true. The two, like, decision making, I'm not sure. But at the three, is you're heartbroken because you're solid knowing that this person is doing you dirty and always does you dirty or plan to do you dirty. This shit was heavy on your mind, driving you crazy, consuming you for real. And when people drink your energy to this level of exhaustion, it fragments your energy. This was a hard, whoever this was a hard one. And because you got the new vision and you raised your vibration, now this person is left by themselves in that karmic debt that you've already paid. It's like they were your jail cell. Like, because we all got karmic debt. It's different. It's a different path. But once you paid, this person was left behind in that karmic prison to deal with everything, themselves and what you left behind. And what you left behind was a realization. It's like when you break free from your karmic debt and karmics, they're in a lot of, and it comes up in these readings, they're left behind with guilt and stuff like that, a realization, an understanding. They might try to avoid it, but you leave something behind. You also leave a lesson behind for them. And the lesson that you left behind, look, suck it up, princess, accept your karma. They was in that karma. If the shoe fits, it's like, and this is up under outsider. You locking them out refusing to deal with them anymore is part of their karma. And it is forcing them to realize something about themselves, is that they're fucking, like, they're not well in the mind. Fucking Mercury retrograde, time to take personal responsibility. Yeah. See, when you break that karmic cord with other people, it forces them to take personal responsibility. Or to at least see it. Because a lot of these people, they are karmics, and they just, what you leave behind, they don't want to see. And they go deeper into darkness because their soul is no longer strong enough to deal with the lessons that Earth School has for them. This is coming up under exhaustion. Because see, now that you don't want to deal with this person, they have to think of why you don't want to deal with them. Something that they were unaware of when they were making the conscious decision to come for you. That conscious unconsciousness. Now that they can see that what I did to them in anger, or to cause problems, to always have the relationship on edge, that and to treat somebody like the way that I was doing on purpose, I might not be that well in the mind. And bitch, no, you're not well in the mind. Because this is what the plans that you think of. You don't have nothing to do. You don't have no hobbies, hopes, and dreams, or nothing. And this is the 3, so it's solid. This is what you thinking about all the damn time. Because the next is the 4. This is what gives you peace. This is the type of plans. This person is seeing that. And it hurts them. Now they're in the 3 of Swords because they know they deserve to be locked out. Suck it up, princess. Accept your karma and time to take responsibility. Hey, you left a load of karma on this person to deal with alone. Because I'm feeling like this is like one of those people, these souls that you've encountered over lifetimes. It's got to be like for somebody, another person, to make your soul this damn tired. Coming after Mercury retrograde, look at this. The 2 of Cups. Look, this person is left to see how they think. How they treated you as a friend, as a lover, as a mother, as a dad, as a brother, whoever this is. This is coming up under energy. This is up under energy vampire. This person was literally getting energy from this. Lover spat. Causing arguments. And Mercury retrograde here with that spicy pepper, like causing problems. This person, it was like if there was peace, this person didn't feel good or something. Coming after lover spat is the 2 of Pentacles. It's like, and then they was spat. And always on the lookout, like, how can I grimace, have an attitude, or cause a problem to cause tension in our energy. Look, the 2 of Pentacles goes to the 4 of Pentacles, digging for gold. This person is a fucking booger. I wrote down boogers on here because when I wrote this down, the spiritual meaning of boogers, I didn't do it on this card. There's another card in here that snot is all everywhere, and I was like, I need to look this up because there's multiple cards with boogers and digging in the nose and stuff. It says boogers is a represents ongoing irritation. You don't say. That's what I'm saying. This was like a round and around thing, and not just in the course of your relationship, but in lifetime. So this person had your ass tired. Ongoing irritation, stress, or feelings of being bothered. Spiritual clarity, the act of cleaning mucus from the nose in a dream, represents clearing spiritual blockages. You realize this person was a spiritual block because they were digging for gold in your energy in the wrong way. We look for energy and energy exchange with another person if you think normal in a healthy way. This is one of those people where conflict is the only way they get energy. Like causing constant irritation. Like this was planned that way. You realize that this person, things were never going to get better. And that's probably why you were there. Like, it'll get better. Things will change. Because as time passes, you expect things to grow. But not with a person like this. Coming after digging for gold is the Page of Pentacles. Yeah, this person got something on them, like eating them from the inside out. That's why they can't see. They're feeding something. And here with this blindfold, that's that conscious, unconscious thing that's happening. Coming after the Page of Pentacles is the Queen of Wands. Like, being around this person, whoever this raggedy friend is, whoever this raggedy lover is, this raggedy family member, like, had your energy all leg going every which way. This motherfucker had your ass so exhausted. Your energy was cockeyed for real. Cuckoo for Cocoa Puffs. Give me a second, y'all. This is like, I'm getting an example. This is like one of those, like, I'll just say it's a friend who, like, at the time, like, just say you don't know is a fake friend. And they're pretending to be the nicest person ever, the bestest friend ever. And they might do this for years. But literally, this person doesn't enjoy being nice to you. Like, they don't enjoy being nice to you. They feel like it takes them so much energy to be nice to you. But in their mind, I'm telling you, in their mind, and this is Mercury retrograde, they don't think right. In their mind, it was all worth it, because when they break your heart, when they stab your ass, not in the back, but in the front, in your face, the payoff is going to be so good. And these people, this person don't even think about, like, is that sane? Bruh, like, I can't. I'm never going. Yeah, you felt that distortion. You felt how you, like, literally couldn't see. You couldn't see what was in front of you. Eyes, like, am I going, like, look at her fucking eyes. You were like, and this is the Queen of Wands. You're supposed to know where you're going. You were like, am I going left? Am I going right? And you realize with that Hangman, new vision, like, I need to do some healing and release this shit. Like, you started doing inner work. Because this relationship was demonic. Whatever is on this person that's eating them from the inside out started to eat on you. Whatever this relationship is for you. Like, for me, I've had multiple relationships like this, and one of them is my mother. Like, I can't have a relationship with my mother, because if I have a relationship with her, that means I'm okay with her demons eating me alive. And you might release guilt. You might have known, like, hey, this person got addictions, this person got issues. You wanted to uplift this person. And this is that fear. Some of you might have had a fear of leaving this person behind. You might not be considered the loyal one in a relationship, or the best friend, or whatever. This is for you. You had to leave this person behind. Because whoever this is that had you exhausted on that level, this is definitely a demonic attachment. Like, the relationship was feeding a demon. A demon within this person that they haven't looked at. Like, the demon within this person basically is lifetimes and lifetimes of unlearned lessons. They, like, a lesson, whatever this love thing is, or this relationship thing is, with all these eyes, they had many lifetimes to see what they needed to see, to learn what they needed to learn from the relationship with you. For some of you, all these eyes may be the amount of times you reincarnated and had this exchange with this person, and finally in this lifetime, before the shit hits the fan, because it's wrapping up. That's what Spirit is telling me. It's the end times. It's wrapping up, and you finally broke free from this. This person got a heavy shadow. Like, it's heavy. I pulled this card multiple times, but look, you got the demon entity, and then this shadow, like, behind it, and it's got cords. This thing is an attachment, and what this thing was doing on this person was attaching to you, and you could feel it. It was changing you from the inside out. And you were like, oh no, not me. Oh no, not me. You got away from this. You saved yourself. This is like being in a jungle and a loved one get pounced on by a lion and the lion start biting, eating his leg off. And something inside of you wants to go back and save that person from the lion, but you can't. You can see from afar after you turn back from you running, you can see that person's whole leg in that lion's mouth. And it's like that's where that release guilt. It's like they already gone. I got to go. I can't do nothing for this person. Coming after getting the fuck out of there. Like, yeah, you had to get out of there because you were pulling all the weight in this friendship, in this relationship, in this family. Like, this person only thought about them. Look, ain't got no arms. What the hell? What are we gonna do here? And look at the light over its head, like, only me. And look, you the octopus, and you're doing everything. And this looks like a weight, like one of those clamps that you do like woodwork or something with. Like, you were doing all the work, and this person in the relationship, and this person wasn't doing anything but tearing it down, and that was the plan. To see you try and to give love to the situation, to be the bestest friend, and so they can do this. That was always the plan. To do nothing. Have you do everything, and then they say, whatever they do is like, I never cared for you. And some people can get you, some people, it's a one big grand finale. And others, they can court to you so much and have you so low that they'll do this pattern over and over and over. You could be in a 20-year marriage with somebody like this, doing the same pattern over and over and over again. Oh, I love you, but I don't. I love you, but I don't. Over and over. That's so exhausting. Friends can do this. I've had multiple ex-friends that want to bring their raggedy ass back in my life. Like, did you really just call me? Did you really just text me? Are you sane? And that shit make me mad because, bitch, you didn't know nothing about me if you calling me back. Or you calling me after all this time. Not only do I already know that we were never friends, but I know we was never friends if you trying to contact me. You didn't learn nothing about me trying to contact me after you want to act like you ain't got no... Look, let me calm down. After you act like you ain't got no damn sense. At the very least, you think I'm stupid as hell and retarded. You don't know me. Why are you calling somebody you don't know? Bitch, look. This is making me mad. Because these people really be crazy. And really, that's that type ish. Like, oh, I'm going to let time pass. So what? What are you going to do? Likely the same pattern. The same pattern. Because why? Not, well, yeah, that's the way you are, but because I allowed you to. And that is something you realize you took responsibility. Because y'all both was in karmic lessons in depth with each other. you learn that. Accept your karma and take and it says time to take personal responsibility that you weren't thinking right by allowing this relationship in your life. It was only happening to you because you allowed it to. But you learned this. You learned to accept your karma and what it was trying to teach you with that hangman. That you weren't thinking right by accepting this. And by you looking at it and making the correct changes was you accepting your karma. And taking responsibility for what was going on in your life. But you left a load of this shit on this person, especially if this resonates for this being a real spiritual war over lifetimes. Yeah, this time around you learned this lesson and it made you stronger. This person is still in your energy for real. Because you carrying a weight, you literally getting stronger by carrying that debt, but like not just carrying it just to carry it, like learning from it along the way. And whoever this person is that was experimenting on you for real, because with this lab coat, like I'm really feeling like somebody, and I'm saying experimenting with you because I really feel like it's somebody like thinking like, what can I do? I can do it like this, or I can say this, or I can do this in order to get the outcome that they wanted. It's like this. Some people can do this in relationships and get you to buy them stuff. This is emotionally and mentally abusive. Hey, you got stronger from it. You learned your lessons. And I'm telling you, you left this person in spiritual turmoil. Look, you left like you paid the karmic debt. It's almost like they had their own debt in it. And whatever you learned from it, it was also placed on their table for them to learn. Look at the blockages. Look at like, this is almost like karma times 10 now. Karma times 10 now. And what did I tell you about that Neptune? This person got to look at themselves. This person drinking this coffee, they're aware of some things now. They're aware of some things now, for real. By you seeing you like this, got them like this. And with these fish, the Pisces. When I tell you, both of y'all was in the hangman, yes. Coming after this person is so much, this person is really spiritually dirty, because with Pisces, this person is in the deep ocean, like the part of the ocean where it's trash there. Like, cars ain't supposed to be there. And even like, just say, forget it's in the ocean. Cars, like, that's smog, exhaust. This person is spiritually blocked for real. And now they've made themselves a target. Because that's part of their karma. You were their target. You learned a lesson. Now they had their lessons that they were supposed to learn in this relationship. And they got to go through yours so they know how it feels to be a target to somebody like them. Hey, whoever this person is about to get the boopity bop. They already getting boop bopped. And you're gaining the prizes from learning your lessons. It comes, you increase in rank and you are protected. Like the strongest of us, we learn our lessons. Hey, this person fucked up. When I tell you this person in the hangman, because look, we got the fish here with that Pisces, that Neptune, the fish here, the fish here, and this fool sitting here with a fish head on his head and his nuts. Feeling dumb, looking dumb. Look, this is him here, like, what? And now this is him here with the damn fish on his head. This person is a thief. Spirit just told me a thief of joy. And now they're going to be the target of thieves of joy. Oh man, this person's karmic debt is shit. Because look, when I say this person is going to be a target for thieves of joy, now look at him sitting out here and it's the nuns on a rock, and here look at the pirates looking for somebody like this. Man. Whoever this is getting the boob bop. I mean, like an immense amount of karma. Like, this person is drowning in karma, is what I'm seeing. Drowning, y'all. Hold on. This karmic lesson with this person, because we're all here, we forget, and there's a road to us, like that's part of the game, for us to forget and to remember who we are as a soul. This, whatever this is between you and this person, it matched you up, like who you are, who you truly are in the spirit can now reflect in the physical. Because you found out the last puzzle piece, you completed with the world, you completed something within yourself. You were no longer energetically, what did I say with this cockeyed Queen of Wands? You are no longer fragmented. Your energy is no longer fragmented, going every which way. Like this battle between this person was like literally the last piece needed for the puzzle of who you are. It's like the lesson that you had with this soul blocked you from knowing self. Of course. How could you find yourself when this person was stealing your energy? You gotta be one with your energy and learn about it and learn from it. But how can you know who you are when this person is sucking it and eating it and giving it to a demon? You can't find out who you are until you call your power back. Your power is somewhere else. Eyes cocked all over the place and shit. Look. Them and this person, whoever they are. Because this coming up under this, he's sitting here with this newspaper. And up under it is nurturing. This is the news. This person is finding out news about you. Are they watching you or some shit? And they can see that you nurturing yourself. It bothers this person so much to see you growing and nurturing yourself. What is wrong with this person, y'all? Why seeing anybody like this will make you feel like this? This person is so unwell. You got nurturing, anxiety, and celebration. This person is trapped in your happiness. They're trapped in it in some way. It's almost like, oh my God. And the way I'm explaining it as a reader, but I don't really think this person understands this internally. What I'm about to say is just me deciphering and breaking down the energy of this. This person is in anxiety. When I say they're trapped in your happiness, it's because this is what they were feeding on. And there's so much of it now. And they can't have it. They can't do this to eat away at this. And that they got an attachment. So that feeling of anxiety is whatever's attached to them losing their food source. And it's not just about losing the food source, because this is spiritual war. Not only is whatever attached to them losing its food source, but it's losing the spiritual war. There can only be one winner. So this person got so much going on internally. on their soul level, and the demonic entity that's attached to them is going through some shit. That's why this person is so deep. They don't even know. They don't even know why they feel the way that they feel and think the way that they think. Look, coming after celebration is you getting out of there. And look, this person, when I said this person is going to become a target, these are two different companies. Like, you were a target for this person, and like, this is coming up after celebration, this right here. And it's like, wait, you're celebrating, they still want to hit you with this target, but you long gone. You're on another energetic level. They can't hit you. Whatever they were trying to do, if they were sending you magic, whatever, you've raised your vibration. You're literally sitting on your throne. You were catapulted to another reality. This person does not exist in your reality anymore. When we say happiness hater, that is like, because we're so used to like hater this and hater that, that seems so like, yeah, a matter of fact, like run of the mill. But if you're hating on somebody else's happiness, there's really, really something going on with you. Like, that's not normal. Hold on, y'all. All right, we back. That wasn't the last card. Let me see. Hold on, y'all. What this person is so low vibrational to the point that they want to stay stuck in time. Their purpose, because they're so low in vibration and they got attachment, their purpose, because it's like, when you get so low in low vibration, like, you always got an opportunity to make choices, but there are some people that are so low vibrational on a soul spiritual level that their purpose is to hold you back. Like, that's the only way God can use them. Like, well, the devil can use them, but God uses them like in the same way to teach you a lesson about to really put in your face, hey, do you really want this? Do you really want to be held back? Like, for real, like, God uses this person to make you feel it, like, in such an intensity, that exhaustion, to where it can snap you out of it and have you, like, put you in a position to make a better choice. That's what we be calling karma, the lessons, right? But that could that karma can become such a debt to where what you can do, what you can manifest, what you could be used for in this game is very limited. So this soul can only be used to teach others lessons and to purely be a vessel for lower entities. It's almost like they lose the capacity to be both. Like most people, if you're in the balance, you can be both a lesson, or you could be a lesson to some and a blessing to others. A person like this can only be a lesson. And a lesson of the lower things, destruction, exhaustion, desperation, shit like that. And the reason why I'm saying it is this is you on another timeline, and this is them. Like, trying to offer up poison. And look what comes after this. The tree, like, and it's like different timelines. Lower entities was really that serpent energy. That serpent energy was really using this person to hold you back in time. So you couldn't get to that higher timeline. But see, you not dead like this person. So you are hanging in the balance. And you hanging in that balance, you made the right choice. Which made you both a lesson and a blessing to this person. Because now this person is sitting up learning their lessons, but they're also realizing you are a blessing. That's the difference between you and them. This person is no longer it's like this person is no longer in the balance. I mean, they're in the balance, they're in the game, but energetically they're not. They're on the lower ends. They're deep. They're deep on the lower ends. With that Pisces, they in the part of the ocean where you can't see shit. Where, look, okay. That's what I'm saying. Hold up, spirit. Okay, I see you. They in the part of the ocean, and this is okay, spirit, I see you. They in the part of the ocean where it's dark, where all the fish, they missing something. They be missing eyes, they be missing arms and stuff, but they got this light that they can see. And you know what I mean? And you an octopus, you know what I'm saying? Like you in between the depths. With all your 8 arms, you can move at the top or move at the bottom. We're all hanging in the balance of choice, but there's some of us that has less access to it because they're so dark. Like, even if this person chose to do light things, they're gonna have to choose that over and over and over and over and over and over and over before they're able to come back up to the surface to get to the light. What is that? Jesus Christ. This person is fucked up. Adam and Eve ate from the tree of good and evil. They represent us all eating from the tree of good and evil. At this tree, there was a choice. It's not the fact to bite the apple of good and evil. It's which side you're going to be on, good or evil. Because once we decided to incarnate in this realm, we all bit the apple. We all bit the apple in order to have the experiences and the contrast of good and evil by incarnating here. We all bid it. But this person chose the dark side. They are not balanced. Because see, when you're in the light, I consider the light in the balance. Because if you're truly in the light, that means you've mastered the dark. Not this delusional love light shit. That's not what I'm talking about. And that don't mean like love and light don't exist. You feel what I'm saying? Like, okay, I wishing you love and light, but to think that that's an actual energetic space that you can stay in without the dark being a part of your life in some way or another is unreasonable, to say the least. But anyway, I'm moving on. The tree of good and evil, timelines, and say less. This person, really, their purpose was to have you like choose their side of things. And that's disruption, arguments, conflict. This person was supposed to keep you in this energy and they failed. They failed so bad. Coming after say less is the Queen of Wands. And that's what's like, they want to argue. They want to be catty friends. They want to be mean girls. They want to be raggedy ass family members. Whatever this is. And you like, I'm tired of this. I don't have shit to say. I don't care what you're saying. Say less. Blah, 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 blah. And you realize how much energy was given to that, because when you cut that energy off and claimed your power back, look at you. You in working order. The Queen of Wands again. You went from cockeyed, like, to the way the Queen of Wands is supposed to be, knowing where you're going, working on what you need to, planting seeds, growing things, pollinating your reality. Yeah, look, we back at the beginning. Look, excuse me. Not this. See, this is what this person was trying to do. Look, with the Three of Swords again. I'm going to create the Three of Swords on purpose and get them in my energy instead of the energy they were intended to be in. This person was infecting you. They were infecting your mind with their unconsciousness. That's why you had to be in the Hangman. Because they were blocking, this person was blocking your sight. And you being in their energy was making it hard for you to make the proper decisions for yourself. Like this is a person that wanted to get you in a position to where you become like them, like you would think of mean shit to do to them, so it'd give them more reason, more fuel to do bad shit to you. And then you caught up in this demonic whatever exchange, like over and over and over and over and over and over. Because that's what the devil does, get you trapped in time, get you trapped here under this dome with his dumb ass. This person, whoever this is a terrible, terrible person. This person was feeding, look at the toilet paper roll. This person was feeding your soul shit. Literally. And it was eating at it. Like this person, the thing on them, they were supposed to turn you into a cold person. Like the end result was to get you enjoy being nasty, like a nasty cold Queen of Swords, like them or something like that. Whether they were doing that consciously, like that conscious unconscious, that whatever they were doing, it made them feel better. But the deeper thing that they can't see with that entity on them, the real purpose of what they was doing, and why they felt they needed to do it. You got that Three of Swords, that Queen of Swords, and the Hermit. And then you were like, wait a minute. Look, wait a minute. Because remember, you started reflecting. Look with the star on his head. I'm better than this. Look, this is the Queen of Swords. It's cold all around. When you started reflecting, look at the ice melting. Throwing yourself out like, hey, this person is changing me. And you were like, I don't like this me. Because look, he looking back at the Queen of Swords like, ugh. And that was you with this Hermit here, taking responsibility for how you allowed this person to have you thinking and acting. Because that's like, at this moment, with the Hermit, you realize, hey, this Three of Swords, Queen of Swords, like, this ain't my energy. That's not my energy. That's their energy. Coming after this Hermit is the Five of Wands. That's not my energy. That's not my energy. And you, when you started really reflecting on here, you like, I'm sitting up here arguing with this snagger-tooth bitch. What are you doing? You was talking to yourself. Don't have me out here, got me out here looking, have me looking out here crazy like them. And I can come up with many examples, but one of the examples that I have, like one of the recent ones, is, motherfucker want to throw magic at me. Like, I'm not about to be sitting up here wasting my time throwing black magic at you so I can be a snagger-tooth ass bitch with all that dirty energy all up in my mind and around me. Is you crazy? I'm going to get that shit to God. I'm going to do the work that I need to do within myself. And when I realized I was detached, for real detached, because don't be sending on return to sinners all up in your emotions that attach you to karmic debt. Like, oh, you gonna do this to me? Oh, I'm gonna send this shit back. Well, you in it. They, like, you know what I mean? You sending that back with, you being mad, and I'm gonna with get back and all that. That's why they say don't do return to sender, you're going to get karmic debt. Like, that's not true, but it is true if you're not detached before you send it. So I made sure I was detached. I made sure that I didn't care. And sent that back. Like, you're not about to mess with me. You are not about to get me. I don't do shit like that. You're not about to get me in your energy. I don't send black magic to people. So you think you're going to be dragging me into your craziness? That's your energy, bitch, not mine. I am sane. Not only am I a sane human being, but I worked hard to be sane. Okay? What are we doing here? This is like something that you realize, like, what are we doing here? What are we doing here? Let me lock up my energy and think about this. And what you thought about was like, hey, I really gotta be more mindful who I give my energy to. Like, when I tell you you was on some hermit and taking responsibility, I mean it. You put that energy on lock. Like, hey, what I'm engaging in and what I'm around, this person is not well. Coming after the Four of Pentacles is the Knight of Swords and the Seven of Swords. Like, you, and when I tell you, whether you knew it or not, you tapped into some spiritual laws about choice. And I really feel that here for you, that realizing the importance of choice, that you're making choices at all times. If you're staying around this person, being in a relationship, being friends or whatever, it's a choice. You chose that. You chose arguing and fighting. That was a choice. They're being who they are. Now, are you going to choose that that's who you want to be too? Hey, this was a whoever this is with you and them, this message got to the meat of the core of things. Real true lessons, like on a deep cosmic level. The power of choice is one of those laws that once you realize its existence and its importance, it can really clean your life up. Right? Mm-hmm. The Four of Pentacles, the Knight of Swords, and the Seven of Swords. Yeah, you was really thinking about this. The Four of Pentacles, the Knight of Swords, and the Seven of Swords. You engaging with this person because they constantly betray you. This person, this flower here with the cross is giving me that death flower. Like, see, you're abundant in energy. And this person is something wrong on a soul level. On a soul level, which really makes them something going on really wrong on a mental level. Mm-hmm. And what's so funny on a side note, let me get back on track. You know how when you get decks and you pull on yourself, and Spirit, this is the card that came out, and Spirit told me to stop complaining about how long my readings are. I was like, look, when this card came out, I wanted to throw away the whole damn deck. They was like, literally, they said, we hear you. Shut up. I'm like, my ancestors, my guys be like, they be telling me, shut up. Hey, because I be complaining. I was like, well, I can't be doing all these readings. I'm going to do a reading once a month. Shit. They play too much. And they just told me, we're not playing. Okay. Yeah, you realize like you were really using your mental. That was part of your exhaustion. Was you the choice that you were making, like using your mental energy towards that person. Like it was like literally burning fuel. Give me a second. I'm hungry, y'all. Coming after the Seven of Swords is the Magician. And the Cyclops. I wrote something down for the Cyclops. A singular. That's what I'm saying. This is like the Hangman. A singular, narrow perspective or a powerful force of nature. The singular eye can symbolize a focused but limited worldview. And this is what this person wanted you stuck in. Now, when I tell you this person stuck in a hangman and they head about to pop, this person wanted you in that narrow perspective that they are in, which is the Three of Swords. And I wrote something. Of course, we know what the Three of Swords is, but Spirit had called me to write it, and I totally forgot that. So I'm gonna read it now. Three of Swords represents deep heartbreaks, emotional pain, sorrow, separation, often caused by sharp words, betrayal, or difficult truths. It signifies a necessary, albeit painful period of grief and emotional release, urging you to face rather than avoid. This emotional stormy weather is to facilitate time to heal. And you did that. That's not what they did with the Three of Swords. Instead of that, they want more of it. When I tell you you learned from this, that's this person wanted to cause a narrow, whatever they were doing. When I tell you they really thought about this and put effort into this with the Three of Swords, and then we got Mercury here, and we got Mercury retrograde. They wanted you for real in this perspective, and I keep feeling this conscious unconsciousness. Like, yeah, that's what I want. I want to fight with them. I want to get an argument with them and everything like that. But on a deep core level, they did not know. They did not know on a deep level what was driving them for this. That worldview, that narrow perspective that they wanted you to be in was really, and that you were in at a certain time. And this could actually be magic too, because how this is coming out, of course it could be magic, you know. But we got the Magician, the Cyclops, or whatever. This, look, Magician, they were sending, like, for somebody here, and I'm picking this up just now. Somebody was sending, is this way, mental magic, so that you can see a narrow perspective. This person was trying to, and mental magic can be sent in a lot of ways, but talking about you, whatever, but like maybe actually literal magic, like wanted to like cloud inside your mind and like clouded and like destruction. Like somebody here, I'm picking up on this in the collective on a side note. This is what they wanted your mind to look like. Trash. Like they wanted you crazy. That's for somebody. But regardless, this person, this three of swords person, wanted you to be like them. Nasty and destructive. That's the fun part. And I've seen that in the cards too, where people who are really nasty inside, they're around you being your friend and everything, pretending to be nice, and slowly but surely, like, you know, just say like maybe that mean girl, right? They really nasty inside, pretending to be your friend, and all of a sudden they start to break that niceness really slowly and start to do mean girl stuff to test you. And slowly but surely they drag you into that tit for tat. Well, I'm this and I'm that. And like, girl, and you know, like you look fat in that dress. And then, you know, and then they want to be your friend for 20 years doing dumb shit like that. That was always the intent. Just to drag you in with the niceness and to turn you into them. So in a back and forth to where you're feeding off each other's negativity. I met a few people like that. That's dumb. This person really, with this drum and this 3 of swords again. No. 3 of swords again. This person was an energetic disturbance. Like noise, like there's like frequency disturbance. Look at these people with the 3 of swords. I mean the 5 of swords, not the 3. I was looking up here. The 5 of swords, like mental disturbance, energetic disturbance. That's what this person, and look, this is like the way he's standing here. Look how purposeful. This kind of looks like the magician. Look how purposeful he is. Or like not a magician, like a handler or something like that. Look, the magician, the cyclops, fog, destruction, and then drums, and the 5 of swords, strong, energetic disturbance. And with this 3 of swords and the magician, is very purposeful, very intentional, very intentional. This energetic disturbance, that this person was causing in your mental space and around your body. Look how disturbed these people are. It's the sounds are, they don't match and they coming from everywhere. Like, yeah, this person had you, your frequency was off. It was so off. Like with the creator reversed, the creator of tomes, which is the Queen of Pentacles. And in this particular deck, tomes, it's like, okay, yeah, the creator of Pentacles, but tomes is actually another word for book. And then coming after that is Mystic of Vials, which is the King of Cups. This person with that energy disturbance that they were doing was keeping you from accessing the knowledge in your soul. This person's energetic disturbance, them being in your energy, manifesting within your energy, was keeping you from accessing the knowledge in your soul so that you can move forward at the Three of Wands. This is also reversed. Like they literally was in your life to hold you back. That's why them seeing you from afar, nurturing yourself. And what was the other one? Nurture and... Is it on top? You know what I mean. Nurturing yourself and celebrating. Is bothering them. They never wanted to see that. This person just wanted you in heartbreak and they just wanted to see that. And literally for some, this might be magic, like, but it don't have to be. With the Creator of Candles, the Queen of Wands again, you realize how bad this person was disturbing your energy, exhausting you, holding you back. And you, when I tell you, you called your energy back, that's what I mean. And some of you literally did this. Shit, I did. A bitch was looking like this, like candles burning shit, like, oh, hell no. Hell no, we not doing this. Give me my shit back, all of it, every single drop. It's out here on my table. I got hundreds and hundreds of decks. This is out here on my table for a reason. When I tell you, you called your power back, you cleansed and called your power back, for people, for those of you out there that's like me, we was looking like this. You called your power back so that you can start again with what you realized. It's like, okay, I get it. Let's start this again. I learned a huge lesson. I learned a huge lesson. My energy will never go to this again. You're the sun. And look, in this picture, for me, this is like sun and moon. And I hate, I don't, it's white and black here, but we're not going there. Let's ground this right now. This is not about race, okay? So let me just talk. It is sun and moon. You're starting again and you're never going to do this. Take the hand of people who bring illusions to you along your journey. That's the lesson you learn. Because what's coming after the sun is the moon. Okay? And so here you're the sun, like with your energy, your fire. And this comes before that. And then this person on this side is the moon, a lazy ass soul. A soul with energy and a soul without energy. An exhausted, lazy fucking soul. That like they're so low, they can only generate energy by causing other people pain. You learn like I see it clearly and I'll never do this again. I'll never do this again. Mm-hmm. Coming after the moon is the Four of Swords, and you deciding that and standing 10 toes down on that, it brought you peace and protection. Like, not only like internal peace, but it's like that was the signal to the universe, to God, that you learned your lesson. And when you learn lessons like this on such a level and you beat demons and stuff like that, you're granted, like, you raise in rank, but every time you raise in rank, you raise up in protection. And protection is needed in this realm, y'all. We are in the middle of a war zone. It up your protection by spirit realizing that you got this. Because like me, even though I practice really the light path, but I'm also like not purely like, oh, God. Like, I know that my magic is God. So when I'm in the middle of this, I'm calling my energy back. I'm calling on God. I'm doing all kind of shit. And gotta see you. When you really in this place on your knees, I want to cry. And you praising God and you thanking God that you can see. Oh my God, I want to cry. That you can see clearly enough to call your power back. If the person who did magic on me could see me when I did this, they could know that they would have known they was about to lose. Because when I'm telling you, it didn't necessarily look like this. I was crying to God, my every being, giving up to God to get my power back. Do you understand me? On my knees, y'all. God heard you for real. And God knew you learned your lesson. And because you learned that lesson, you rose in rank, you found your peace. Because this person wanted to fuck your mind all up. That this person wanted to keep you here, stuck in time at the 3, and you still made it to the 4. You get blessed for that. You get blessed from that. You get blessings from above, and you get to tap into, especially if this was a bloodline curse, learning about this negativity and relationships and stuff like that. You're going to open up something good in your bloodline too. And when I tell you, you left this person with their karma and yours, it's like you learned that lesson. Since they put you in that lesson, they also got to learn that karmic lesson too, on top of the karmic lessons they already held in regards to you as a soul, right? Like, hey, this greedy ass person, whoever they are, this greedy ass person that can't feel nothing for nobody else, oh, they up under judgment. They under judgment. The karma is harsh. They are in spiritual jail for real, and you're free. This person is so, like, they keep, look, you got dead walking, you got a fake mechanical bird, like this person is, and then you got the Page of Cups, like this person is low. They either ain't got no soul or they are extremely low on soul. That's why they gotta do stuff like this to get power. This person is greedy as hell. This person is left in spiritual jail while you can fly free. Because look, this person is in a cage, mechanical. You're sitting on like a mechanical arm. And this is telling me, like, yeah, we're in a biological computer, but you are in control of what your vessel does, where your vessel goes. Your mind is intact. Theirs, not so much. Hold on, y'all. Coming after birds in a cage is temperance. Ooh. When I tell you you're a temperance energy that learned their lesson, it paid your karmic debt. I cannot make this shit up. Temperance and the Two of Pentacles. A Lannister always pays his debts. You learned your lesson and paid your karmic debt, and it called your energy back and closed the cycle. You're free to go. You're free to go. And the Knights of the Wall or whatever, most of these people here, because nobody would, like, most people wouldn't want to be a knight of the wall, like, to in the cold, protecting it from weird ass creatures. Mostly everybody here are criminals. And here is, what's his name? Brain farting again. I need to watch Game of Thrones again. He's walking away from all those low vibrational people. He got shit to do. You close that cycle like a G. And it was a lot. With this temperance, it was a lot. The world, the Eight of Cups, and the Ace of Swords. The Ace of Swords to the King of Wands. And look at these cups too. I didn't even peep. Like, I'm looking at them, but look, it's all these souls, and you got to separate yourself from these kind of souls. Ace of Swords, the King of Wands. Give me a second. Two of Pentacles, Temperance, the World, Eight of Cups, Ace of Swords, King of Wands. You know the truth. You know, and this is the shit that I be saying about this reality. You know the truth about the creatures that are here. Like, you know why this wall is needed. You have clarity. The Ace of Swords, you have clarity why this wall is needed. Because there are really things that go bump in the night, and they are living within people. This is a truth that worries you. It bothers you. But you know you have to keep on fighting. You have to keep on going. Otherwise, people like this will keep you really stuck in time, going round and around. You being food for for these people, trying to survive it. You don't want to be stuck in time. You want to be able to use your time wisely. And being around somebody like this is not a wise choice of how to use your time. The Six of Wands, the Knight of Swords, the Hermit again, and the Six of Pentacles. If anybody is engaging, this is the truth that you found out, and you realize. Anybody, and it's like you really, this was the really thought and contemplating. Like, you know what I mean? Anybody using their time engaging in things like this is losing the battle. And with the Six of Wands, the demons of this reality, the lower entities attached to this person, they're the ones winning the battle. You realize that you were being fuel for such things. Like, you engaging was fueling this person, actually making them stronger. Like, making them stronger is vague. You realize you were giving this person control. At the Knight of Swords, you were giving this person control over your mind. Look, because coming after the Knight of Swords is the Hermit. This, when I tell you that you reflected on this, the Hermit and the Six of Pentacles, that you reflected on this and uncovered enough for you to see how much you were feeding demons. Like how much this, like you realize, like, okay, we're not just in a relationship or a friendship that's having problems. This person enjoys it. And a lot of times we'd be like, oh, you know, our relationships have problems. We're trying to smooth it out or whatever. And a lot of times it ain't nothing to do about that shit. You just in a bad place because this person want your relationship in a bad place. They enjoy it like that. It feeds them at the Six of Pentacles. When I tell you, man, this is giving me like somebody who spent a lot of time thinking about this. Not only thinking it, but it's like, just say you're laying up in bed at night thinking about things, but not just thinking about it. When you wake up the next day, You're doing something different every day. What I'm seeing on my table is the work. The work. The work. Because look, what's coming after the Six of Pentacles? You learned about this. You learned about this exchange. Because look, this is the Six of Pentacles, the books, and the Six of Pentacles. You learned how this person was burning your energy up, smoking you up like a cigarette. You learned that people like this person likely has demons on them. When people start showing you certain patterns, either they are very dirty energetically or they have attachments. That's what you learn. Period. You learned. Look, because you got the books, the Six of Pentacles to the Two of Cups. You learned that the pattern this person had with you is not normal. This wasn't a normal friend. This wasn't a normal lover. This is not a healthy family member. That when it's healthy, it's in balance. There's a proper give and take, not a burning up of energy. I'm telling you, Spirit is saying you're realizing these key points about what was going on in this relationship really closed the cycle. Look at this. This is another deck, another company. This is a tarot deck, and we got this same exact thing in the Oracle. Hold on, y'all, because I got to get it. The World. That was the last piece. Learning the lessons about proper relationships, how they should be stable and balanced. That was the piece that you needed to completely, to complete yourself, to access your true self. Like, this was a big, 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 big lesson. Like, huge. Like, I'm feeling like this was like the doctorate exam or something like that. Because being a Meister, I believe you call him, or whatever, he's got to learn everything about everything, the history of the lands and everything. This was like doctorate soul level testing. This was definitely a test for a higher rank. That death sparked a transformation, and that transformation was you using your energy, because we got that Four of Pentacles with that lockdown. You locking down your energy and using it to build up more energy for yourself. A lot of you started focusing on your money. Bitch, did a whole deck of cards just fall down? Look, I didn't even touch nothing. Started working on your money. Your body, maybe, too. Excuse me, y'all. Hey, and this person see you working on your money. They see you nurturing yourself at the King of Pentacles, and look at this person. You've learned, you're organizing, you're using everything you've learned to your advantage. Look, this person got an entity attachment. They look like this on the outside, but this is who their reflection is on the inside. Ain't shit organized, books on the ground. They ain't learning nothing. And they want to come back with a piece of rotten banana ass. You the tip of the banana. You already rotten. You about to rotten in a day. And you want to come back here and offer a cup of love, and you a rotten piece of banana. You ain't even a whole banana. You ain't even enough to cut up and put on some cereal. Like, why? Why is your dumb ass in my face for real? This be making me mad. These people, why is this in every reading? This be making me want to kick my table over. This person, because they don't know how to reflect, because they got a damn entity on them, or they just so low in vibration, they a dark soul or something. They want to come back like this with a selfish ass, talking about, like, we were friends, so like, I really love you. We were like, you're the best. I know I should have treated you better. You're the best woman I ever had, or whatever the fuck this is. And they want to be like, why you don't love me anymore? I'm so loyal. We're supposed to be together. No, we are not. I am walking away, and I am putting your ass in the pound to be euthanized. But this person want to follow you. This rotten banana want to follow you. If this person hasn't came back in your energy, and they might not come back in your energy, but they are in your energy. They're thinking of like, is it possible for us to start this again? Like, even if they never come back, they're thinking this. Like, I wonder if begging will work. Why? Pretend like they're sick. How the fuck the dogs do? Hey, this is the dog gotta get kicked in this bitch for real. What are we doing? Wanna act like they don't know why they being kicked to the curb. Because you did black magic on me. Because you a cheater. Because you a liar. Because you a crappy ass mother. Ain't no loyalty for your crap. Child. Look. Coming after the Five of Cups is the Hermit. And the the Eight of Wands. And I got something for the squirrel. I think I wrote something down for the squirrel. Squirrels represents preparation, resourcefulness, and adaptability. They remind people to save for the future, yet also balance hard work with playfulness and to live in the present moment. You reflected, reflection is big here. You've already made up your mind. You already made up your mind to call your energy back and to use it to prepare, to be resourceful, to adapt, to save for the future, yet also balance hard work with playfulness and to live in the present moment. You're not going back. You called your energy back, and you know this is why this person is sitting here looking dumb, whining, or they want to come whine. Because see, these type of people, if the ends justify the means, they'll beg. They'll do whatever because they got plans. They got plans. And they gonna build on that shit with they snotty ass. Three of Coins, boogers, ongoing irritation. See, this like he dressed like a monk. When they act like they all peaceful and stuff like that, and then start snotting all over you, blowing boogers and shit all over you to irritate you, stress, getting you back into that pattern. This person ain't changed. They ain't no monks. They ain't haven't reflected on anything. What does these coins say? In trash we trust. And this coin at the Page of Coins is don't barf on me. So this person wants you to accept them back in their and accept they booger ass back in your energy, and then you're not gonna feel safe. Even if you did, you know they don't have nothing to offer you. You just gonna be paranoid, waiting on this person to Three of Swords you any minute with the coin don't barf on me. It's like you accept this person that's coming up under this. You accept this person back in your energy, you gonna constantly be watching this person like, okay, don't throw up on me, okay? Don't throw up on me, because this person is the Page of Coins. That's all they got. All they got is boogers and throw up and rotten bananas. This person getting on my nerves. The Three of Coins, the Page of Coins, the Eight of Coins? This person want to destroy what you're building. At the Three of Pentacles, like with this being boogers and snot, ongoing irritation, stress, or feeling being bothered. So it's at the Three of Pentacles. So whatever you're building, they want to put irritation and stress around it. Like when I tell you whatever you're doing and this person is seeing it, it's really bothering them. And they can't stop for a second to realize they need some help. What a waste of time. They see you doing this and they want to blow boogers all over. They want to hawk loogies all over your money. Whoever this person is disgusting, bro. They want to spit on it, hawk on it, throw up on it. This person is a mess. Ooh. 8 of coins. Hold on, let me get this together. Eight of coins, 8 of cups. Eight. Give me a second, hold on. Okay, now I can see it. Because the card that came before the 8 of coins was the page of coins, then the 8 of coins. It's like you choosing not to repeat the pattern and having faith in this person that they could be something better or do something better. It like making the right choice that is like, nah, that's not it. It's got you in the 8 of coins. Like your ancestors really help with this. Like the stomach, like help you digest this, help you clean this up. You really have ancestral help that helped you transform and make this right decision, and it's got you in the 8. Because before they feel like your ancestors was feeling like you weren't listening. They were trying to tell you what to do. This is your ancestors trying to tell you what to do, and this person had you in such a funk. Coming after that 4 of cups is the Tower. Your ancestors got you to walk away. We got the 8 of cups again. Got you to walk away. At first, for a minute, you wasn't hearing it. But, like, they were really trying to protect you and the bloodline, because this person, like I said in the beginning, they wanted to, like, their energy was fragmenting you. And they got you out of there. They got you out of there before the relationship with this person caused a tower. Like, this was do or die. Like, this person was setting not only you on fire, but your bloodline on fire. Because especially if you were sent to do some work in the bloodline, it's like a lot of bloodlines right now is depending on the souls that's in it right now to carry it on. Bloodlines are dying now, y'all. And if this demon that was on this person was able to defeat you, it would have really done a number on your bloodline. It would have burned it down. Because you would have turned out to be, you would have taken on that person's energy. And with that person's dead ass energy, there was no way that you can help put your bloodline back together. It was a lot on the line with this. It was a lot on the line with this. Coming after the Tower is the Queen of Wands. Your ancestors are here in this reading to say, look, you keep coming up as the Queen of Wands. Thank you for cleaning out your fucking ears and finally listening. Because at first you wasn't, but now you started to listen, and you did it. You did it. You did it, and you increased in rank. When I tell you, you learned so much, and you did such a great job. You really increased your spiritual title. Coming after the Hierophant is the Ten of Wands, and I got something for this, the Mega Bat. The Mega Bat represents profound transformation, instinctual navigation, and release of fear. And I said that in the beginning, and I was like, this had to be some type of release of fear or something. The Ten of Wands, the Queen of Wands, the Hierophant, and the Ten of Wands. This is a what does it say? Profound transformation? Yes, it's a profound transformation because this was profound transmutation. With this bat, with this Ten of Wands attached to this bat feet. That's energy. That's a lot of energy, the Ten of Wands. It was transmuted so that you can transform and go through that portal. Because it says profound transformation, instinctual navigation. So because you transmuted that Ten of Wands, this person had in your energy, sent it to you, whatever. You transmuted that energy into your transformation. And instinctual navigation, you were going through a portal to higher realities for yourself because you released some type of fear. You learned some type of lesson. Coming after the Ten of Wands is the Eight of Wands. And a Magician. Oh. Oh. Ten of Wands, Eight of Wands, this person attacking you? Constantly? However this manifests itself with the Magician? A lot of your manifestations that are coming forward right now that this person is observing, I mean, it's not their energy in a sense because you transmuted it, but they're watching you grow from their negative energy, like you repurposed it. And that anxiety that the person has is really likely because they're consciously unconscious or some shit. But it's that entity on them that knows that you have taken your power back. And when you defeat demons, it's not only that you're taking their power back, but you're taking power from them that they got from other souls, like the entity, and you're using it to get away, to move quickly, and to manifest things. Man, when I tell you cut the cord, Five of Swords to this, it was something, whatever's on this thing making them crazy, it was feeding on your mental space. And you did such a good job with this transmutation. You got this entity flapping around like a cut worm. This person is in extreme conflict right now. with the Magician, the Five of Swords, and the Two of Pentacles, your transformation is really doing a number. You're using, like, not only did you call your power back, but whatever this war is, you're using like when you be losing in spiritual court, like this person had to give you their energy for you to continue on. Whether they know it or not. And right before their eyes, they're watching you do better things with their energy than they did. It's like you're taking it on and cleaning that shit up and moving forward. This is a monstrous defeat. Look at all the energy. 10 of Wands, 8 of Wands. And it being a 10 of Wands, 8 of Wands, to me, this is heavy, dirty energy. I mean, it's still energy. And it was rewarded to you. Like, and you're processing it correctly and making it your own. Ooh. It's the demon. Oh, this demon attached to this person, they're losing energy that they got from other souls over lifetimes. I mean, it's spiritual court. So, because when these people got entities on them and they lose to you, they're not the only ones in spiritual court. It's also the entity that's on them. Look, and you turn it into the Ten of Pentacles. Look at this. The demons watching you. Watching you. Ooh. Watching you and your ancestors. These 8 of Cups, these are ancestors. The Tree, the 4 of Cups, these are ancestors watching you and your ancestors use that energy the way y'all want to. Hey, this is a whatever's on my table right now is a huge loss for the demonic realm. And this demon, the 10 of Pentacles to the 6, I mean not the 6, the Lovers. These people crying. Nobody cares, bro. The 10 of Pentacles, the Lovers, the 5 of Cups, the 8 of Swords, and the 3 of Pentacles. Wow. Somebody gonna watch you magnetize better people in your life. A better friend, a better lover, a better whatever. They're gonna watch. This person is watching you. Look, the demon is watching you and your bloodline, and they themselves are watching you. This is a terrible defeat. This is a terrible defeat. Look, this demon trying to lunge forward. This demon want their energy back. It was never your energy. So what happens when these demons get energy from other souls over a lifetime and they lose, right? Like, you become the magician, and if you're like, you become the magician, and what you create and what you do, that energy that they took from other souls, it dispersed back into the collective, and really basically puts that energy where it belongs, amongst the souls, the humans, the ones, the few of us that are still alive inside, and and maybe too, for some of us that are almost dead, that magician light that you shine out can help somebody that's almost gone. Hey, this is a terrible defeat. The Five of Cups, hoes out here crying. Because you ain't messing with them. Look at this Lover and the Five of Cups. You ain't messing with them. Look at the distance. Nobody cares. You're completely detached from this person. And they sitting up there trapped. Trapped. Look, we got the Cyclops again. But it's not necessarily Cyclops. He got his two other eyes. But this person is unconscious. This person ain't seeing shit with they two eyes. They got a narrow perspective. Yeah, this person was trying to trap you, and they're trapped. Look at they dirty ass soul. Rotten. Looking like a tumor. Their soul is cancerous. The Three of Pentacles, Eight Swords, Three of Pentacles. I know you lying. When I tell you this demon, this person wants you stuck. This person, whoever they are, this demon, whoever they are, they want to be a part of what you're working on. They want to be a part of the life that you're building, so they can attack you. Remember I said they want to, when the end justify the means, they'll beg, they'll cry, that they will even embarrass themselves just because they know they'll get to do this. And that's what they feed off of. The attacking you, that's what they feed off of. This person, whoever this is, they scare me. They are a demon for real. This demon got them feeling some type of way. This sadness, this demon that's on this person got them. Oh, I love them so much. I should talk to them. They were such a good friend. Hey, this thing on this motherfucker got them wanting to come your way. Look, Spirit is like, stop. Stop. I am drawing a picture, but I don't want your ugly ass in it. No thanks. Alec, you want me to paint you? Paint you in my reality? Are we for real right now? Hey, this thing on them got them feeling like, see, when you're in their energy, they don't have emotions. But now, this thing that's on them, allowing them to be in the Five of Cups, just so they can make their way back to you. This demon is trying to lead this person back to you so they can try again to get in your energy and attach. Lord, oh my God, this thing wants to feed. This thing wants to continue to create holes in your auric field and feed on your light. Oh my God. this entity, its job is to stop your movement. But you got guides and supporters that are like, this person is trying to send you energy or whatever they're trying to do. They're stopping that. The higher realms is stopping that so you can move forward. Because I'm not going to keep looking for it for a long time. But it's... yeah, because everything is how it should be. Everything is how it should be. You're moving forward and this person is shipwrecked. And the higher beings of the higher realm are making sure things stay like this in balance. Somebody is doing magic. Of course. The dumbasses never stop. They never learn. Whatever it is, actual magic, thinking about it, talking about you, whatever. This person is jealous. With this cauldron, this spider, and in this green stuff in this pot, this person's jealousy is boiling over. This person's jealousy is boiling over at your glow up. They're boiling mad, not just at your glow up, but they're left behind. And this is the type of shit that they don't want to reflect on. How they're two-faced. Who they really are. Like, they know why you don't fuck with them no more. That you can completely see them. And because you can completely see them, now they're able to see themselves. They don't want to. They want to stay in this so they can go back into the clouds. This person thinks they should be a part of your glow up. Hey, whoever this is, be up at night thinking about how to get you to let down your boundaries and how to get you to care again. This person knows you don't want them around and they know that you don't care. They know. They know. They want you, but they want you to feel responsible for them in some way like you used to. This person want to come back in your energy. They're thinking about this. They be sitting up here thinking about this dumb shit. They're thinking about this. But they don't want, the only way they think they could do it is if they're like on a like, oh, type shit. They really don't want to put that act on because it's embarrassing. But they're thinking about it. They don't want to seem desperate. But they are. Because that karma is rolling back on their ass. It's rolling back on them. And now they want to be like, oh, we're friends again. Oh, good. Especially if they, whoever this is that did this magic. They want to get back in your energy. They want to make it work because they scared. I get tired of that in my... Even when it don't be mostly magic, it just slides in. Like, oh my God. But how it resonates, and Spirit is saying there's somebody, at least a couple of y'all, that this is magic for it to, like, really come out, like side note, whoever doing that magic, I mean, it could be anybody, but like when them side notes be like, boop, boop. This could be a real desperate two-faced friend who is jealous of you, and you moving ahead, and they know they could be a part of it if they wasn't such a dumb bitch. Look, I'm going to stop cussing, but these people get on my nerves. So you just want to come back in your ex-friend's face to blow boogers all over her pretty dress and her glow up. Oh my God. Friends in awakening. Hey, this person, whoever this is, they want to be like, I learned my lesson. I've done my shadow work. I see the error of my ways. They trying to bridge that gap. And the only way they can do that is to say they healed their darkness and their two-faced ass behavior. Bruh. This type of healing doesn't take 2 months. It doesn't take 2 years. This type of healing that's needed, that's on my board, takes lifetimes. Don't fall for it. You're free. Don't get tangled up. You did a lot of work. Don't get tangled up in this person's mental illness and their anger and their hatred for themselves that bleeds out as anger, hatred, and jealousy for you. This person, anger management, this is saying you're free. And when anger management and Spirit is doubling down on this person is not well. Anger management is like therapy. This person just wants to come in your energy and disrupt your energetic field because they hate to hear good news. This upward with the windmills is good news about you flying their way. And they don't want to hear it. And the only way to make it stop is to come back in your energy and to start this. If this is not mentally ill, I'll be kind of frustrated because I'm sitting up here in this person's energy, like in their mind, like just say this person's body is sitting right there. I kind of like sit like as a ghost or something. I sit in their body. I can like feel how they think and how their body feels sometimes, like if they sick and stuff. This shit be whack. Like being them, like being inside of them to transmit who they are for 2-3 hours really be doing a number on me. These people really be something wrong. This, you living your own life and you're not thinking about them at all. Nothing you're doing is about them, but the fact that they know there's good news going on in your life, they feel the need, they need to stop it because it's making them mad and jealous. Oh my God. And we all know this happens. How many of us have broke up with somebody or stopped being friends with somebody only to let them back in our lives. And what do? The same thing. Why do they do it? Because it was always the plan to do that. They want to come back in, and it's always the plan to make you miserable, never to change. You're the Empress, and this person, you're in your feminine energy. You are healing, and you're being blessed by the divine. This person is fucking heartbroken. They felt alive when they were doing the heartbreaking to you. But now that you don't care, and you don't care about them, and you're living your best life, you done got your energy back, and loving on yourself, and doing really good. It really hurts this person. Make it make sense, y'all. How does this make this? And how does this get this look of content? This person's soul is turned inside out. This don't make any sense at all. This don't make any sense at all. Hey, this person is heartbroken by, oh my God, this person is disgusting. I literally want to throw up. Maybe this person want to throw up. This person might get so mad. Oh my God, and so furious when they see you achieving or they hear you achieving something through the grapevine. They may want to throw up. Ooh, yeah, because they demonic. They sick. Because that cord, they no longer feeding from that energetic cord. And the reason why they sick is because all that energy they seeing, they can't feed on it. They don't know that they going through some type of energetic drug withdrawal or something. Ooh. Feminine energy healer, heartbroken, creativity. Like this person, they see you creating something for real. And they know with the 10, they know they got that 10 of wands on their back. They know they got karma. Look, the plea. What did I tell you? I forgot this was even in here. What did I tell you that this person, they know the only way is to really kind of beg and be extra out. And they know they don't want to do that because that's embarrassing. But if it's the end that will justify the means, they'll do it. Ooh, you being the Empress? And this is the 3. Creativity. That's the Empress. They, or whatever you're creating, how it could be a project, it could be a business. They see you building a better life. You lived in the projects. Now you got a apartment in a better area. You bought you a new car, that type shit. This person want to be a part. They want to be around. Because they were feeding on that energy. That's why they were blocking it. Because they were feeding on it. Like just say that friend that you think they're on your side or whatever, but they're doing little stuff to, they know you're trying to start to say a wig business or something. And you like, girl, just put out the word for me that I got these wigs. And she's like, okay, girl, I'm going to tell everybody that you got these wigs to get them from my boo, my friend, A. And she really don't do that, though. But what she does do, after taking a few wigs and showing people, she's like, oh, I think they're really good wigs. But someone, My necklace broke. I gotta fix it again. But so-and-so said the wigs look cheap. And and I showed so-and-so, and this person said this. They ain't never did none of that. They ain't never showed nobody those wigs. Those people never said none of that shit. They just want to come back to you and take you down a notch. This is who that is. I don't care if it's a friend. I don't care if it's a family member. I don't care if it's a lover. I've had all three try to destroy what I worked for. Even if they were benefiting from it, they would try and destroy it, including my mother. And this person, they want to come back in, they ass is burning. They want to come beg you. They want to come beg you. They want to come beg your ass and act like they are a loyal friend. Like, oh, let's have a play date. They want to act like they loyal, that they didn't learn their ways. Hey, somebody got karma on their back, especially if this is the person who did magic. They can feel that shit backfire. That, when I say backfire, it literally backfired. Their back is on fire. They can feel it. Their whole world is burning down, and they found out they need to be under your umbrella of protection to lessen some of that Ten of Wands, or to try and transfer it again. Ooh. Hey, this bitch is burning. This person is marked. Look, with the plea, want to come in acting like, oh, we loyal, let's start again, play day, let's go out and have a drink. After they finish begging, they want to be like, let me take out you to dinner and let's Nah, they want to be a part of your energy. They see you growing. With buying in house, they see your life changing, like materially. Like, yeah, you see that because I'm in another realm. I'm in another vibration. I'm in another dimension than you are. I'm in another reality. Of course you're going to see this. Of course you're going to see this. I'm no longer in the fucking slums with you. This person is looking at you from a lower reality. And they see you getting your blessings from learning the lessons with them. Whatever went on with this person was not just a soul on soul war. And I keep picking this up. But that's the times that we're in. So I know. This is another one that was not just a soul on soul war. This was a bloodline against bloodline war. Well, and the reason why is because it may be just demons running through their bloodline. And their bloodline is being used to destroy healthy bloodlines. Because we got buying house, healthy bloodline, curse breaker, and then we got roots and strangers. Look at their bloodline. What is this? It is dead. And oh, look, this is like a ancient. What is these? The type of paintings that be like from Babylon or something, or like inky type shit. This person bloodline been dead for a long ass time. Like, for real. This may be a bloodline that's not connected to God. Maybe this is a bloodline that's been worshiping false gods for a long time. False gods. They don't have to literally be like Baal or anything like that. False gods is money. material things, shit like that. But anyway, and look, Bloodlines was watching you with this person, because this was a huge test for both of y'all. Look at your ancestors with the tree behind you, the Empress. And look at this person looking raggedy as hell with their raggedy ass ancestors behind them. Hey, they was watching this. They was watching this. This person pretended to water your garden like you was watering theirs, but no, so they was just feeding on your energy. At some point, look at you got the holes, bruh. You never ending. You got so much more, and look, they got that little thing. That water ran out, and this person started to show their true colors. Hey, their bloodline also might be under judgment, because they might have ancestors that pushed them to do what they were doing to you, because their ancestry is so low on energy. They were hoping that this person would be successful at stealing your energy, especially if this was done magically. But also too, I'm feeling like this person's bloodline was in a dilemma, because they needed this person to, and then there was other ones that's like, hey, we got to do better. Like, if this person would have did right by you, it would have put the bloodline like in a space where they could start to heal. This person had an Empress with a strong soul. Look at all that water, and look what they came with. They pretended. I'm so glad half of this is at least done almost. Oh my God, I'm so glad. This reading has been sitting up for so long. Yeah, there's a conundrum. This person is in a conundrum, and so are their souls. And I didn't even, when this card was over here, I didn't even pay attention when I was talking about the bloodline. This person, they were so confused. Their ancestors were talking to them, but they had some souls like steal, kill, destroy. And they had other ones like, this is our chance. This is our chance. Don't do that. They chose the darker people from their bloodline, and now their soul and the bloodline is in huge trouble. Coming after conundrum is the grinning mask. Hey, this person crazy. Persona, outward expression, inner versus outer reality, resilience, detachment, self-presentation, hidden feelings, role-playing. The face you show the world tells a story. What tale does your mask narrate? And what truth lies beneath? Yeah, with strangers. This person is Two-Face already came out. They had a whole mask on. They had a whole mask on covering this person's craziness. And they had so much going on in their mind that was just so Coming after grinning mask. Yeah, this person with Two-Face and the mask, they were pretending like they are happy and a good person. They just really crazy behind the eyes. Phantasm Garden. Subconscious exploration, surreal beauty, hidden connections, intuition, creativity, unexpected growth. Inner landscape, non-rational wisdom. Wonder the surreal past within. Unexpected wisdom flowers in the phantasm garden of your soul. And that's the difference between y'all. Crazy and somebody with a living soul. The inner thicket. Hey, this person is crazy. Look at this shit. I just want to hit it in the face. What? Lick! What is going on with this person's head? Inner thicket. Hidden complexity, inner wildness, tangled growth, subconscious patterns, instinctual wisdom, organic inner life, deep roots. Beneath the smooth surface, a wild, intricate inner world thrives. Its tangled wisdom shapes you from the roots up. This person, they want to put the mask back on and pretend like they aren't crazy. They want to try again, pretending like they're just like you. Holding it together, pretending like they're sane, just like you. This person is trying with conundrum. Even if they don't do it, it's here. They're thinking about it. They don't want to do it. They might not. Because what they would have to do is embarrassing, and they know it's still likely that you would refuse them. They're trying to conundrum. They're trying to figure out a way to come to you looking all put together and grounded. Like they need to bury this. They need to bury this. This Three of Swords craziness that you know exists inside of them. Hey, this person, bruh. So it's like, now that you left them behind in their karma and they can see themselves, now they're like, oh no, it's gonna, now that I know and not that person knows, now I gotta work even harder to cover up that I'm crazy. What? Grounded presence. Grounded, confident, authentic presence, self-acceptance, inner light, centeredness, radiating confidence, rooted in self-acceptance. Your authentic presence shines. Stand firm. Your inner light illuminates your truth. Hey, this person want to come in like they healed and they're not like this anymore. Wow. How are they going to do that? How in the hell are they going to do that? This person want to act like, oh, I'm not like this no more. I figured it out. Like I went into my subconscious and figured out why I'm acting like that. I've done so much work since the last time we spoke. I got it all together. They want to transform too and come along with you. They realize they fucked up their chance by the way that they treated you. They want to follow you and figure out how you're transforming. Also, they want to transform like you while also destroying your transformation. This bitch is crazy. Like for real. And delusional. Something going on inside. And if you let them back in, this they really want this too, so they can go back to sleep. So they can go back to sleep and not see who they really are. They want to go back into the dream. This is like homie from the Matrix when he was like, I don't want to know about this. When he betrayed everybody, I just want to go, when I go back into the Matrix, I want to be rich and I want to eat steak and blah, 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 blah. This is that person. Hey, look, y'all. Please if y'all know who this is, please stay away from this person. Spirit is being so clear right now. Look, we're reading on this one card. Other cards after this was explaining this Three of Swords. This is part 1 of a reading. Spirit spent a lot of time on why this person is Three of Swords and how crazy they are. And look, like this person is really like not behind the eyes. Look. Look at his eyes. It's unwell behind there. Hence, why we got the Three of Swords. What's in their mind? This person is coming after sweet dreams. Is ego, muse, only you, tether, party, ego, arrogance, having too much pride, being stubborn, holding back, inspired by you, listening to music, emotional bond, soul, song lyrics, focus on just you, observing you, watching you, there's no one like you. Hey, this person is obsessed with you. This person is obsessed with you. You stay on their mind. Ego, muse. Give me something for ego. I didn't bring my cards over here. Let me see. Hold on, y'all. Because I didn't think I was going to need them. Hold on. Give me a second. Give me a second. Arrogance, having too much pride. I think this might be them thinking. Hold on. Oh, wow. Queen of Swords. This person's mine, y'all. Eight of Swords. Queen of Swords, Eight of Swords, and it's you gave this person an ego death. The Queen of Swords, the Eight of Swords. This person is going through a massive ego death. They're trapped. Nine of Cups. This person thought they had you trapped in the mind about them. What they were doing to you, they never thought you was going to walk away at the Nine of Cups, that you was just going to keep loving them even though they didn't deserve it. Keep being their friend, keep being their favorite cousin, keep being their girlfriend or boyfriend or husband or wife. They thought they had you trapped mentally on them, like they were the greatest fucking thing. That's why they thought they could treat you like anything, and you wasn't gonna go nowhere, having you in a loop. And when you left and then you bossed up, it got this person in a crazy ego death. And now they obsessed because they don't want it to be true with the sweet dream. They don't want it to be true. Oh. They don't want to be true. So they like, how can I fix this? How can I fix this? come in and act like I love them so that I can cord to them again. So I can cord to them again with party and feel better. Tether, telepathy, intuition, dreams, heart songs, party, having fun, clubbing, risky, fun with friends. This definitely might be a friend. But pretend like I love them. Oh, they wanna patch up their ego. They want to come through and patch up with their ego, but look, you got all these stickers on their throat. They throat is stuck. They don't know what they would come back and say. They want to tether back to your energy because they want to benefit off of your energy. They want to celebrate with you while destroying it. At the same time, they want your energy back, and they want this ego death to stop. They want to be able to come back in your energy so they can like, yeah, that's what I thought. Like, yeah. Like, by you accepting how they treated you, to them, it placed them above you. And now they can't place themselves above you because you cut them off and you left and went better. So now everybody can see that they the problem. They might have talked shit. Oh man, this person is in a bad ego death. This person want to cord themselves to you again so they can continue thriving off of your energy. All they want to do. That's it. All they want to do is harvest your energy. If this has helped you, please like, share, subscribe, and until next time.